You know what time it is. It's time for drive time. 7:15. I am a few seconds. Wow. All right. Good morning to you. Let's go to our drive time family. Good morning to you. For tuning in to 980 WDDO. That's a song I wanted to go with this morning. You've been faithful. Elijah sung that one. That's another one, too, that I play for the drive time by Eddie James. Good morning.
As I look back over my life, I can see how your love has guided me. Even though I've done wrong, you never left me alone. But you forgave me, and you kept a blessing. This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. It is because of your mercy that I'm not consumed. Because thy compassions fail not, they are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness.
Hey, Madam President, I was waiting on you.
As I look back over my life, I can see how your love has guided me. Even though I've done wrong, you never left me alone. But you forgave me, and you kept a blessing. This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. It's because of your mercies that we are not consumed.
Tamika, we want you to know that Drive Time is still praying for you. We are. I know every day is a day. We love you. Hey, Jimmy. We got an update.
Even though sometimes I didn't do what you wanted me to do. I can never repay you, Lord, for what you done for me. How you loose my shackles and you set me free. How you made a way out of no way. Turn my darkness into day. You've been my joy in the time of sorrow. Hope for my tomorrow. Peace in the time of storm. Strength when a weekend worn. I can never repay you, Lord, for what you done for me. How you loose my shackles and you set me free. How you made a way out of no way. Turn my darkness into day. You've been my joy in the time of sorrow. Hope for my tomorrow. Peace in the time of storm. Strength when a weekend war. Never repay you, Lord, for what you done for me. How you lose my shackles and you set me free. How you made a way out of no way. Turn my darkness into day.
Oh, I see what I did wrong. My bad. Madam President. All right, good morning, team. Thank you for tuning in to 980 WDDO. It is Wednesday. Worship for Wednesday here in the studio. Let's get started.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait. That's it. Drive time.
That's because you probably get me started. All right, good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in to 980 WDDO. DDO. It's drive time with Vertise at Z Rosier. Man, let me tell you, I went back and watched this show yesterday. We had to talk. So y'all something, man. I'm telling Darnell Alves, y'all go back and read excellent works comments. All right, let's call the roll. Good morning. Oh, we got another. Good morning to you, and thank you for tuning in 980 WDD. Oh, this is your God, brother, your God, son, God, nephew, Vertise Z Rosier. Let's call the roll this morning. Bishop Don Harris Scott, good morning to you. Chandrell Combs, good morning to you. Tamika Mimi Walker, Dr. Dallas Anderson, good morning to you. Tamika Mimi Walker, good morning to you. Cam. Okay, I'll leave it on. Good morning, Sharon Taunton, Dr. Dallas Anderson. Cuz! Good morning. Lisa Williams Riggins, good morning to you, Madam President. It was my fault. Let me tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did later. All right. Madam President Ronderberg, good morning to you. Chris McCorkle Little, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Allie Wash, Patricia Booz, Lashrell Taylor, Journey Jones, Jamarcus Q. Hogan, good morning to you. Anita Williams Stewart, Madam President Ronderberg, good morning to you. Cam Golden, Amzie, Rounce Robinson, Lashania, Rounce Rob Brown. Good morning to you. Neva True, Leo Franklin Hogan, Tracy Blassingame. Good morning to you. Katia Warren Tucker. Good morning to you. Why does this song seem like it's going super fast? That's what happened when you smoke and eat edibles in the morning. Why does it sound like the song going fast? Does it really? It wasn't going fast. Good morning, Glenda Summers. Good morning, Thelma Pride. Mom Rose, I have a bone with me. Amzie Robinson, good morning to you. Steve Bryan, good morning to you. Cynthia Searcy, good morning to you. Liddell Boone is a nut. Man, if you go back and read Liddell Boone, Cuz and Donnell Advanced Excellent Works comments from yesterday. I'm telling you, I was just myself. Good morning, Auntie Lane. Good morning, Auntie Lane. And good morning. What about Shirley? What about Shirley Hughes? Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Tracy, and good morning, Glenda Summers. Good morning to you. Good morning, Steve Bryan up in Virginia. Good morning to you, man. Welcome aboard. We're certainly glad to have you on this morning. Janelle Mathis, good morning to you. How was that young lady yesterday? I don't know what she was saying. I think her name is Miss Smith. Miss Smith, good morning to you. Glad you're on. Marty, how are you, darling? God bless you. Listen, yesterday's show was real interesting. I thought it was. Linda James, good morning to you. Love you. I thought yesterday's show was real interesting. It started off really unbelievable, like it was a prank or something. But it's really happening. We had a chance to speak with Pastor. Have you heard from Miss Judy? Yes! Miss Judy, give me a call real quick. I know you're listening. If you haven't spent out in your chair. Miss Judy, give me a call real quick. They want to hear from you. Over here across the street on Cortland. Miss Judy really is like walking distance from me, from the studio. And so this morning she calls. Miss Judy, give me a call back real quick. Miss Judy calls this morning, and it was about 6, maybe 6:06 something. She usually call it 6:01. But this morning she called, and I said, Miss Judy, have you been out roostering? She said, yes, I have. I said, Miss Judy, what were you out there saying? She said cock-a-doodle-doo. It was yesterday. Miss New Jersey is on, everybody. Miss New Jersey, please give me a call. I know you know. I know how to handle it. Give me a call. Y'all, let's welcome Miss New Jersey. She is on. That's Edith Newsom, better known as All in the Family, Edith. I didn't even think anybody black was named Edith, but so happens this happened to us. God grant us this piece of Edith. Miss Judy, give me a call. Gwendolyn Simon, good morning to you as well. You guys are great. What was I saying? I'll be all over the place, But yeah, Miss Judy, give me a call. If she's probably, I hope she's not eating breakfast or something. She may be eating breakfast. But Miss Judy, if you can hear me, give me a call at 478-25. Well, I know you have the number program. I'm good, Apostle. Thank you for asking. I pray you're where I am. I love you so much. All right. Yeah, Miss Judy, she said she was out roostering. And she said when she went out this morning, that was her that woke us up. That says cock-a-doodle-doo. That had to be some kind of cock-a-doodle-doo she was doing. What do you think? What is your opinion on it? Good morning, caller. You on the air?
Good morning.
Miss Judy, they asking about you.
Huh?
Everybody on Drive Time is asking about you.
I heard.
Yeah, Miss Judy, I told them you was up this morning cock-a-doodle-dooing. Hey, Phyllis, I love you. Phyllis Stevens, I love you. Let's say you was our Where were you at? What did you say this morning when you was cock-a-doodle doing?
Judy.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Let's start over. I got to make sure I heard you right. All right, when you was out cock-a-doodle doing, what did you say?
Judy.
What is that?
I'll mess with you having fun.
What is that, Miss Judy? You said beady-leady-leak. What is that?
I said Tweedle-little-leak.
Oh, Tweedle-leak.
Yeah.
What is a Tweedle-leak?
It's a little bird.
Oh, well, okay, what's a peacock? What's the peacock sound?
I don't know.
Miss Judy, how you don't know? You the bird master.
Huh?
What? What's a peacock? What's the sound of the peacock make?
I don't know. Tell me.
Hold on. This is what the peacock sound like. All right, this the peacock. I think this is a peacock.
I'm a pea chick. Fanning out.
That's a peacock.
Oh.
Miss Judy, are you Henrietta the hen?
Am I what now?
Henrietta the hen. You remember Henrietta the hen?
Yes, I have.
What sound? Okay, what? Okay, you know a chicken don't crow.
A chicken pluck.
He what?
A chicken pluck.
Okay, what? Okay, no, really. What sound does a chicken make? Say, what sound does a chicken make?
I don't have my voice to tell you that one.
You don't have what?
I'm just waking up.
Okay, what sound do you think a chicken make?
I can't raise my voice to say it.
You can't. Okay, what sound does a rooster make?
Like I can't raise my voice to say it. I'm just waking up.
But Miss Judy, you was up at 6 o'clock this morning with me.
I went back to sleep.
Well, Miss Judy, everybody is saying good. Miss Judy, everybody is saying good morning to you.
Tell them I said good morning. I love them.
Isn't that something that they love you and ask about you?
It's something.
Ma'am?
That's something to be thankful about. Everybody asking about.
Isn't that something? That's because you're famous. Listen, when is your birthday?
My first name is Judy.
I didn't ask. I said, when is your birthday?
Oh, 1/7/66, January the 7th.
January the 7th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you was born in 60 what?
7.
67?
Yes, sir.
Yo, no wonder you still cock-a-doodle doing.
Why you say that?
You're young.
I'm young.
Yes. I mean,
I'm not old.
No, not at all. You're only 56.
Yeah.
You're 56, right?
Uh-huh. Yes, I am.
Wow. How many kids you have?
Shoot.
How old are they?
35, 38.
35 and 38.
Uh-huh.
Where are they?
What do you mean when they're at home? All right. Or at work?
Oh wow! Wow, that's amazing. I never thought. That's amazing. I didn't know you were so young.
I have 6 grandkids.
Huh?
I have 6 grandkids.
You have 6 grandkids. You're
4 boys
40,
and 2
50.
girls.
Really? Do you ever see them?
Huh?
How often do you ever see them?
Every now and then.
Every now and then. More then than now?
Why you on holiday?
Oh, my bad. Well, wow, Miss Judy is now. Miss Judy, are you my number one fan?
You're not my number one fan.
I'm your number one fan. I'm not you. I said, are you my number one fan?
Yes, I am. I call you every morning.
Huh?
I call you every morning.
I know you're my first caller every morning at the crack of day. All I have to say is good. Before I can get the morning out, you calling. I love it too. You make my day, Miss Judy.
You make my day also.
Now, am I in speed dial?
Yes, you're my speed dial.
I am. I'm not you. Wow, this is great. I love you. Miss Judy?
Yeah,
I said I love you.
I love you too.
Miss Judy, what wig you have on? Or you just still got your stocking
I
cap
have put it on yet.
What you have on? Just a stocking cap?
I don't have anything on my head this morning.
So is it braided up?
No, I brushed it back.
So how many wigs are you up to now?
Huh?
How many wigs you have now?
8.
You have 8 wigs?
Just 8 weeks.
Okay, it's only 7 days in a week. What is number 8 for? You love
I just
no. Huh?
Huh?
What is wig number? Okay, it's 7 days in a week, but you have 8 wigs. What is that
I
8th
just
wig for?
I reckon when I want to put on something special.
Nasty. Wow. Man, we want to put on something sexy. Miss Judy, you're in the nursing home. What are you talking about? What you
I just when I want to put on, I said special, not sexy.
Oh,
I said special. So you messing with me?
You messing with yourself. All right, Miss Judy, I love you so much.
I love you too
All
now.
right, what time it is, Miss Judy? Yeah.
Drive time.
Yeah, that's Miss.
That's not it.
Good morning, caller. You're on the air. Hey, Pastor Taylor.
You asked me to call.
Hey, Miss. Oh, I still got Miss Judy. Miss Judy got a blonde wig. I hope she don't, because that just take all the fun out of being blonde. Okay, 2 minute laughs. I should have stopped Pastor Taylor. But no, I went. Okay, Anthony Redding, good morning. Hey, Miss New Jersey, how are you?
I'm doing all right, Apostle.
Oh, you hanging in there?
Yes, sir.
Man, it's a rough journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What do you think about all the love you have here?
Oh, I thank everybody for
Wow.
spreading the love. I really do.
Wow. Wow. Everything is gonna be well with you. Are you gonna be able to survive?
Apostle, stop.
You are a survivor.
Yes, I am.
You
I
know
can do
how.
all things through. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me.
What are you? Wasn't that a wonderful call you received yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's so much love. We're gonna drive time's gonna be right by you. Hey, Katina Collins, happy birthday. Katina Collins, everybody give her Katina a happy birthday. Give a Katina a special shout out. Happy birthday. Go ahead.
Me?
Yes, you, Miss.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Katina. Have a blessed day.
You brought it back. Y'all, Miss New Jersey is back to her singing. I love it. Now, Miss New Jersey, you know you have a beautiful voice. Although we used to mess with you, you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you, sir.
How long have you been singing, though?
Well, I started when I was a little girl.
So you started off like Tina Turner.
Don't start, Apostle. We ain't going there.
No. I'm finally being serious.
You ain't never serious.
I'm serious right now. I'm serious as a heart attack. But, no, really. But you've been singing since you was a little girl.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, what inspired you to sing gospel and not the other music? Well, you did used to sing the other music, right?
Well,
You started off what, as a Tina? Or just a Turner?
My favorite singers were Whitney Houston, Yolanda Adams, and Cece.
Okay, Whitney Houston. Yeah. Which song? Katina, happy birthday. We all wish you a happy birthday. We love you very much. What was Whitney's song that you loved the most?
Actually, it was I Want to Run to You and the Bodyguard soundtrack. Those two were my favorite.
What two was that?
I Want to Run to You and the Bodyguard soundtrack. I Will Always Love You. Those were my two favorites.
Oh, my God. I will always... That one. I don't know how it go. How that? Which one? I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. I don't know why I can hear it, but I can't hear. Okay, and Yolanda Adams is which one?
Gosh, I'm Riding Through the Storm.
I'm riding through the storm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Yolanda rode through the storm.
Apostle, you are not going to get off on me today, okay?
Okay, I'm riding through the storm. And who was your other favorite singer? Ronnie?
You know I love Cece.
Cece Winans. Which one? The Alabaster's Box?
That was one of them, and then she did a new one, The Goodness of God.
Good morning, Commissioner Lucas. Good morning to you. I love you. You sung the Alabaster's Box.
You know what, Apostle? You're going to get a beating.
Huh?
You're going to get a beating.
Why are you going to beat me?
Because you're trying to make fun of me.
No, I'm really not. I'm really serious. You see, y'all, when I'm finally serious, y'all think I'm playing, but I'm really serious, right? Now, because I remember you sung that Alabaster's Box.
Yes, I did.
And you did a good job on that song.
Yeah, but, you know.
The favorite song I love to hear you sing, I think, was my best. Do you remember singing that song about I have the faith that can conquer anything? Was that you?
No, I don't remember singing no song like that.
That wasn't you. No, I thought
no, it wasn't me.
I thought you sung that song.
Also, what do you want me to call for? Now you got my attention now. What did you want me to call for?
Because we love you. I just want you on here with us.
Oh, I'm with you in spirit.
Yeah, how you with me? People say that. What do
I think about you guys. I
know, but how can you? People say. Someone told me one day, Pastor, I was at church I was there with you in spirit, and I was like, if you were at my church in spirit, then I'm getting out of there. How do you be? I don't want to be. If you can be two places at one time, you God. So I'm trying to figure out how you were there in spirit. You may have been there in mind.
Well, we loving you from far away. That's all.
Okay. Well, because you can't be there in spirit. You can't be. You can't leave your body and come here.
No.
Right,
no.
I was there. Oh, well, if that was, that's who was touching my butt. He was in his spirit. Okay, but the Cash App can come to me. We want to help you. We're going to talk about that too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and many want to contribute some things to you as well.
Yes.
Clothing and furniture, things of that nature. Do they need to call you for that? Because unless you need, because you don't have a truck now.
I don't have a truck now, so I would have to get a hold of. You know what?
I can pick it up.
Correspond for me, and we'll just talk back and forth. And I think Terrell and Kenitra for reaching out to me yesterday.
Okay.
Because they were really concerned. So
You don't have to be. You don't have to be a star, baby. I mean,
Lord Jesus, help me, Jesus.
Yeah, but we'll help you out. So
yes, sir.
So I'll be your Uber.
Okay.
You like that? You thought that was funny, I see.
Yes. Because I would love to ride in that truck.
No, you would. You ain't. What you mean? You can't even reach up in there. You see how high my truck is?
I know. I would need a step ladder.
How would you even get up in there?
I have to climb up in it.
Oh, what? Baby, you coming up on the rough side of the mountain. What are you talking about? Bishop, come up for me and help me out here. But yeah, you would love to ride in my truck. Okay. And y'all better shut up. I'm telling you now.
Tell them be nice.
Yeah, now you know they can mess that up. You can't get up. Can't get up in there. Yeah.
That truck you got is a beast.
It's a beast, baby. It's a beast. And you don't have that. Did your foot ever heal? Because you stayed in that boot almost 2 years.
Of course my foot healed. I can dance now. I can dance.
You can dance again?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You know God healed my foot. Come on now.
He's a foot healer. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, I'm glad. What's your Cash App?
That's just it. I don't have one. They have to do everything through yours, and then we'll correspond together.
Okay, WDO 980. They'll send it there, and then we'll just meet you some. You don't even know how to drive, though, do you?
No, I don't drive because I'm legally
Why would you
blind.
buy a truck and you don't know how to drive?
Well, I got the truck because I liked it, and I had somebody chauffeur me in it.
Classy ride. No. Okay, so is it in your name?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, but that was nice of you to buy it. I think that was very nice, and for you to pay for it.
Apostle, let it go.
Oh, it's like I think, yeah. All right.
Stay focused, Apostle.
Do what? Okay, so we'll work it. We'll work everything out, and
yes, sir.
and when I get it, then I'll come by my big truck, and you can ride.
Okay.
I
would like to. I would like to see Don too, because I miss you guys.
He's about to come up right now. Come on down. He's the next contestant on The Price is Wrong. Because everybody that do the price, are you, Bishop? Are you trying to find another truck? So
good morning, Miss New Jersey.
Mr. Jersey,
good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm making it.
Now,
thank you guys for supporting me.
Yeah, of course. You know, the Bible said Jesus came into town on an ass. Would you now saddle yours?
Are you talking to Bishop or me?
You.
She laughed. Don't make a joke.
That's not a good question to ask me. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's really wrong. That's really wrong for you to ask me a question like that.
Mr. Jersey, I'm sorry you got it. You're Mr. Bishop. Mr. Jersey got jokes this morning.
Whatever.
That's what you've been riding, because that's what you're trying to tell us. You're trying to tell your business. Bishop, go ahead.
Bishop, whatever he's drinking, take it away from him.
Listen. And he already put the whole thing down, so we in for it now.
How are you running? He's handicapped. He's handicapped, isn't he? Did he take that sticker in the bedroom?
Mm-mm.
That handicap sticker? that was in your truck?
I don't know what he did with it. I was gonna try to get it. I was gonna try to get it back. Be nice, Apostle. Be nice.
Bishop, we know that handicap sticker can make us park up front.
Listen, that's a VIP sign right there.
Wake up, David, Senator. Wake me up, David.
Apostle, you need to be nice now. Stop your stuff.
You like had around your neck. Why did you keep it in the house? I mean, what? I mean, was that bumper? I don't know, but anyway. So it's good that Terrell Davis said it's good to hear you laugh, Miss New Jersey.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time since I laughed.
I know, better laugh. We love your laugh, though. See.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus.
I love you guys. I really do.
Oh, my God. Bishop, what do you have to say to Jersey of New? Miss New Jersey, can we continue to call you Miss New Jersey?
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Did I not? Who gave you that name? I did.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
Around your neck. You right. Okay, go ahead, Bishop. I'm going to be quiet. I'm not.
Right. Right. Mrs. Jersey, we're glad to hear joy in your voice.
Thank you, sir. Because there are many tears.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things been in you, but we're glad to hear joy in you.
You better stop throwing them shades.
She about to throw a
Stop
tree
throwing
at you.
shades.
What?
He throwing them little nuggets in there every now and then. Don't you catch them?
See, Mrs. Jones, you get that check for nothing because you're smart. But revenge, live your best life, sweet. Ciandra says best revenge is to live your best life.
And I'm going to do that.
Wow, wow. You know what?
See,
Go ahead.
I done moved forward. The door is closed, and I'm going to just reach for the mark of the high calling, and that's it.
Wow. Now, did y'all keep a folding chair in your house?
This,
Like they did in Alabama?
Apostle, leave me alone with that mess.
But you're still young. You're 53 years old.
Yes, sir.
So you have time to do a lot of things at 53. You can still have a baby.
Yeah. But, Apostle, we ain't going down that road, okay?
Miss New Jersey, just leave that alone.
He needs to be put in check.
Leave that alone, Miss New Jersey. Just leave it.
Sir, I'm going to leave it alone.
Wow.
He done went on the deep end.
Right.
I think you can have a little Cookie Monster.
You the one that don't like cookies. Cookie.
Hell's fire. Wow. Well, Mr. Jones, we're glad you're making jokes on me this morning. I see what you're doing. I see you just.
I love you guys. I don't know. I don't really get you like that too often.
I love it when you get me like that because because you didn't cook it. Did you ever cook the right meal?
For who?
Okay, once you have your baby, what will you name if it's a girl? Give me a name.
I'm not having no baby, Apostle. Get off that subject right now.
Okay, you don't know. You don't know what the next pina colada may bring. But if you could, what would you name the little girl?
We're not even going there. You're getting off this subject right now like it's yesterday.
You don't think? Okay. Just say you had a little girl. What would her name be?
Bishop, I am not talking to him right now.
Cause you think I may work up something?
You gonna leave it alone.
But if you had a little girl, what would the name be?
Apostle, change the subject.
You can't name the baby Vertise.
Oh God, my Lord Jesus, have mercy. Anyway, Bishop, could you get him off the subject, please?
So, Miss New Jersey, listen. A lot of people wanted to know your sizes and everything. We'll make that work. Because some folk
Okay.
want to be
You
saying
you
some
look
stuff
like
your
you're
way.
about a 14, 16.
No, I'm not. I'm like a 18, 20.
Okay.
I usually don't wear my clothes. I wear them on a looser side.
They did. You look like they was always falling off you. Maybe you need to go to
No,
a 16.
no, that's too small.
Oh, it is. With certain
Yeah,
areas, it won't fit.
exactly. Because I have broad shoulders and wide hips. So 20,
Did
22
you
is.
play football?
Yes, I did.
I
Flag
know it. I
football.
know, buddy.
Come
I
back at
got
him.
those shoulders. Wow. But
Yeah.
listen,
So
14,
a 20,
16,
a
20.
2022 is safe for me.
Are you that? And you're 4 feet 11, right?
No, Apostle, I'm 5
Huh?
foot.
Oh, you are 5 foot. You know,
A
I say
whole
4,
2 inches.
two, a little 2 inches. You're 5 feet and you were 24
20,
Oh,
or 20.
22.
Okay, 20,
One
22.
inch.
I,
Okay.
Mm.
okay. Hmm. Huh.
Stop messing with me.
Okay. And what size shoe are you? That's what they're asking now.
8.5 to a 9 wide width.
So you have wide feet. You have Heinz feet. God giving you feet like Heinz feet.
And you go ahead and mess with me, I'm going to use them on you.
I know
Whoa.
that's right. Ooh. So you're size 8
Eight and a
shoe.
half to a 9, yeah.
Okay. And do you wear flip flops?
Sandals.
You do wear sandals. Do you
Yes,
show your
sir.
toes or do you have crusted feet? Or your feet?
No, Apostle, I ain't talking to you no more.
Oh. Listen, I got cocoa butter for every situation of a foot.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself talking to me like that, talking
No.
about I got crusty feet.
No, I asked. I know you don't because I saw him one time.
Mm-hmm.
And they was real Crisco-y looking.
It's called baby oil.
Please stop indulging him.
Oh, let me tell you what. Let me tell you what
Bishop, put him on mute for a
No, you
minute so
can't do
you can
that.
talk to me.
No, I'm done. This is what we're gonna have.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have one of our. We have, thank the Lord. I think we have 9 buses. We're gonna have for Christmas for the city entitled "Pack That Bus." We're gonna
Okay.
pack one bus full of toys. All people got to do is come and put toys in that bus, and we're gonna pack that bus. What do you think about that jersey of the new? Will you help us do a fundraising?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Will you be our guest soloist?
Oh, why you do that to me?
I'm serious.
I'll think about it.
No, this is your time to come out. You can be you again. You have not been you. You know
Well,
I'm telling
somebody-
the truth, sweetheart. Am I
Well,
not?
yes, you are. Someone's going to have to come get me then.
We don't have a problem.
Yeah, we'll come.
Yeah, we'll come get
The
you.
wheels keep on turning, so we'll keep you turning. Well, give us a little something this morning. Let everybody know you're back.
Well, I got a bit of a cold, so it's
Well,
not going to
just-
sound too good.
Well, just the one that don't take a whole lot of voice. Go ahead.
Alabaster box. Sing a
Yeah.
piece of alabaster box.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a little something.
All right.
I love you, Lord, for your mercies never failed me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Go ahead. Miss New Jersey, you sound different.
You really do.
Thank you.
Oh
I got
my-
a little bit of a congestion going on, but I'm all right.
No, this is the truth. You sound like you have emptied out and been refilled with new condensate. Things.
Apostle, I'm okay.
You sure? Don't she sound
sir.
different, Bishop?
She does.
Well,
Wow, you can officially leave your day job. No, Bishop? Too soon?
listen, I've been on this line long enough. Somebody else is probably trying to call in and
Oh,
talk
we
to you.
love you. You really can
And I-
sing.
I thank you guys very much.
You keep striving. And whatever you do, don't get on the internet and find another husband, okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
What time is it?
It's drive.
Sit down, you being funny. Get off
Okay,
my.
it's drive time.
All right. You know, it's amazing. She's laughing, and I think that's wonderful. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Apostle and Bishop. It's the deacon.
What do you want, man?
Good morning.
Desmond, you leave that lady alone. You hear me?
How are you this morning?
What'd you say, Bishop?
I said, Desmond, leave that lady alone.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, my son. Okay, Bishop. I'll govern myself accordingly. And let's talk about today's topic. Why does the dog chase the cat?
Right.
I just couldn't give up an opportunity to call in.
Okay.
It's a natural thing. The dog chased the cat because it just wants to play. Have you ever played with a fat cat before, Apostle?
Yeah.
Dog just want to play with.
Red button. Red button. Give him the red button.
No. The dog chased the cat because it wants to rub it. It wants to lick the cat. It wants to pet the cat. It might even lick.
Thank you.
You can tell his wife left him. All right, good morning, caller. You on the air?
Good morning, Apostle.
Oh, good morning, Reverend. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored of the Lord.
My God, and you sound great.
You sound great, and Bishop sound great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, what's happening this morning?
My regular phone is acting up. I prayed for it. I anointed it. So I guess I'm going to get the maintenance man to look into it and see what's going on.
To look at your what?
Maintenance man, look into it and see, open it up. And see, do I need another battery?
What was Bishop? What happened?
Oh, well, I prayed for it.
What did you?
Yeah, I said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna anoint it. I anointed it. For everything dead don't need to be buried. Some things need to be raised up.
Oh, you talking about your phone?
Yeah, not me.
What? Now, I have to talk to you the way you're talking to me. Hold on. So what happened to your? What happened to it?
What happened to my phone?
Yeah.
I don't know. It won't take a charge like it used to. It be charging all night and all day, and it still won't be full of charge.
Oh.
And it's a brand new phone. My sister bought it on my birthday this year.
And what is it on now?
Oh, it's on charge.
So everything is good with it.
Sir?
Okay, so it's back to running now.
It sounds like you're going in and out.
So are you gonna have to get a new one?
I don't know, it's just malfunctioning.
Oh, okay. Well, anything we can help you with over here, you let us know.
I may need some help with my dentures.
Did you? Good morning, caller. You on the air?
Good morning, Pastor. How you doing?
Good morning.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
This is the doctor.
And the prince.
This
And the prince. Hey, man.
How you?
Man, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I'm on my feet.
Man, are you?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, it's good to hear your voice.
It's good to be heard.
Hey, the prince.
Hey, Pastor.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Wow, man, it's good. It's good to hear y'all. It's just good to hear you all. Really, it is, isn't it, Bishop? This is the doctor.
All right.
You
I seen them buses you got. You gonna let me get one of them?
What?
I want that red one.
You know how to drive them?
Oh, yeah. I used to drive 18-wheeler.
So you have your CDLs.
No, I'm finna go get them. I'm go get them back, in other words.
What happened to them? Once you get CDLs, they'll keep them, don't you?
Oh, no, you can lose them when you act up.
Yeah, I got them. Yeah,
You
you're
can
right.
lose them when you act up, when you don't do right by their rules now.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Well, man, listen, I'm glad you're there with your family, man. We miss you. I've been asking about you. Everybody love you, man. You and the Prince and the Keisha. Man, you need anything?
Yeah.
What?
I'll talk to you in person about that.
Okay. All right, come talk to me. Tell me what time it is.
It's drive time.
All right. Bishop, what is happening this morning?
Everybody's showing up. Well, I think
Huh?
somebody else.
Good morning, caller. You on there?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Hey, D.A., how are you?
I am doing well this morning.
Ooh, I'm telling you, the line has been popping this morning. I'm so glad you got in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've been waiting. I was going to hold.
Bishop, our DA is on this morning.
Good morning, DA.
Good morning.
Well, awesome. We're ready for you. I'm telling you, the audience is big this morning. It has been a great morning here, and we're waiting and expecting you this morning. Our DA is on. It's in your hand, DA.
Wonderful. Well, we've had a lot going on. Again, at the DA's office, we have a new grand jury, and let me tell you, they are hearing many cases. They've been hearing violation of oath of office cases, and so typically those cases take a little bit longer in time. We have a court reporter there. We had grand jury yesterday, and they heard 71 cases. So, and they made decisions on all of those cases on yesterday. So we've been doing that. Also, we talking about our RISE initiative. We have a ambassador training coming up. I know everybody's really interested in the RISE initiative, and so we have our ambassador training that's coming up in September. So we have a good amount of things going on at the DA's office.
Now, the question just came up. The DA, when this is going on, how do you direct the grand jury as the DA for as advising? How are they directed to? Because to handle that many cases in a day, I think that's amazing.
So what we do is we tell them what they are looking for. And they are looking for probable cause. And what that means is that, number one, a crime was committed. And number two, it's more probable than not this is the person that did it. So we're not at the standard that we are when we come for trial, which is beyond a reasonable doubt.
Right.
So we have a very, the standard is lower. And this is just basically to say, DA's office, you either shouldn't or you should continue to pursue these charges.
So it can stop right there. If once it gets to the grand jury, wherever that case is, with what you just told us, because it has nothing to do with beyond a reasonable doubt, the DA can stop that case and close it.
Well, yes,
the grand jury, yes.
Yes, so everything that the grand jury hears is on a bill of indictment.
Okay.
When the grand jury hears the case, they can do one or two things. They can true bill the case, which means the case goes forward. Or they can no bill the case, which means that they do not believe that our office should go forward with a prosecution.
Bishop, you got a question on that? That's real good. No, sir. I sort of understand the process. So, and then they set up to make sure that order happens, and it's a good, I guess, selection of people that represent the community at large. So it really does help things move through a little better.
So as the grand jury, just as I'm up in Atlanta, some of the grand jurors are being threatened and things like that. How do they find this information on where a grand jury live, or how do they even know the list? How do the public knows the list?
So on each bill of indictment, there is a list of
Okay.
the grand jury
Okay.
on each bill of indictment. And so if it's the state of Georgia versus, we'll just use a generic name, Joe Brown,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
first thing you're going to see is, the style of the case, but
Mm-hmm.
then you're going to see the grand jurors that actually heard that case. And that's important because in a grand jury, you can hear hearsay testimony.
Yes, ma'am.
Typically in grand jury, the DA's office will only bring a few witnesses. Most of the
Okay.
time, it's one witness.
Okay.
But every now and then you may bring two or three. In your more complex cases, but typically it's just one witness that you bring. And typically it's the lead officer, and that individual will testify to everything that everybody else would say or to those pertinent points.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes the individual that testifies before the grand jury may even talk about future investigations or past investigations,
Wow.
to give the grand jury a bigger picture of what's going on. And so it's important to know who was on that grand jury, because when it comes time for trial, it could be that something that was said at the grand jury now possibly has been excluded by the judge or has been limited. Like, for instance, if a defendant makes a statement and if their attorney files a motion in limine, which is basically, we want to limit a part of this statement, because the defendant might have said, well, yeah, I did this burglary, but, and I did some more burglaries, but, I didn't do the other burglary. Well, at trial, all of that may not be admissible. Even though the
Oh, wow.
defendant said it and he said it freely and voluntarily, it may not all be admissible, because we have to be careful not to prejudice the defendant when it comes to the jury. So his attorney could file a motion in limine, and maybe we only get to play as the state 3 minutes of his 15-minute statement.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
see, the grand jury would have heard all of that. So your grand jurors cannot sit on your trial jury, because they may have heard something
That's
that at
awesome.
trial they would not be privy to.
This is so enlightening. A lot of people really enjoying this morning, because we hear things, but to actually hear a DA come on and explain the process. I mean, knowing that a grand jury, if you're on grand jury, you cannot sit on jury to hold that case. So just say they say everything you say can be used against you, but at this point it cannot. If you're standing before the grand jury, there's some things that cannot be presented to the juror as a juror.
Right, there's some things that may
Wow.
not be able to be presented. It could be that it's not uncommon. We know the process of cases, right? So it's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
uncommon for us for witnesses to be available. Let's face it, to be alive, and then we get to a trial and we can't find them, or unfortunately, that some witnesses have passed. And so we can talk about at grand jury, this is what, we talked to a witness, this is what they said. But if we as the state cannot produce that witness at trial, then we also can't, most of the times we cannot introduce that testimony.
Okay, Bishop, I have a question. We have a question come up. Who can demand a speedy trial? Can this people, or can just the people on the case? Who can demand a speedy trial?
Each defendant can demand a speedy trial. Once the case, you can do it before the case is indicted or accused, but typically that's a different type of speedy trial.
Okay.
The one that really, really kind of starts that time ticking is the speedy trial that you file after a case is formally indicted or accused. And any defendant can do that. And depending on the nature of the case, that depends on when the state has to try the case.
Wow, this is good. This is exciting. But yeah, it's a blessing to have you on our show, just on our radio station, and to bring all that you bring to the city. What are we looking for now? I know after grand jury, then the cases are set for trial or thrown out. Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? So at that point, we being the court system, the public defender's office,
Okay.
they make a determination of who has an attorney, who doesn't, who qualifies for a public defender, who doesn't. And so that we will kind of know that before the arraignment. So arraignment is the next step. After a case is formally accused or indicted, then you have arraignment. And at arraignment, the defendant gets to know what they're charged with, and then
Yes, ma'am.
also gets to say whether they are, guilty or not guilty. And you say, well, how do they not already know what they've been charged with? Because they've been arrested. That's the question we get often. Well, law enforcement say they may have taken a warrant for aggravated assault.
Yes, ma'am.
By the time the case comes to, and the person's arrested for that, say the judge gives them a bond. By the time the case comes to my office, we have more information. Maybe the charge should be aggravated assault and aggravated battery. Or maybe it was aggravated assault because someone shot someone, but, they were arrested, bonded, but then by the time they get to our office, the person has died, and they should be also charged with murder. Anytime that we add additional charges, the defendant may not necessarily know those are the charges that are being presented to the grand jury, because typically defendants do not have a right to be present to the grand jury proceeding. There are some exceptions. For instance, officers, law enforcement officers, that's an exception. If they are being charged with something that occurred doing their official duties, then they have a right to be present if they are going to testify in front of the grand jury. Not to be present just to come and listen, but if they want to testify in front of the grand jury. But typically, defendants, there is no right for them to be present. And so typically once the case is indicted, then they know, okay, these are all the charges that I've been indicted for. And I will tell you, it's more common than not that additional charges are added. Because typically at the very beginning, when law enforcement takes the warrants, they're just getting a very quick, short glimpse of the case.
Okay.
And they continue their investigation even after they've taken the warrants. They turn everything over to us, and our investigators get the case. We continue with the investigation, and then we draft a bill of indictment that we believe is appropriate based on the facts.
So who recommends the bond? Who does that?
Bonds can only be signed by a judge. Judges
Okay.
grant bond, nobody else. Now, there are certain times where the DA's office and the defense attorney the DA's office may consent to a bond, and we're seeing that unfold in Fulton County.
Right.
Right, where they're actually consenting to the bond, but the judge still, even with a consent bond, the judge still has to sign off. And if the judge says, no, I don't believe this is appropriate, I'm not signing it, then the state consenting to that bond really doesn't mean anything.
Wow, this is good. Bishop, any questions at this point?
No, sir.
The question came up about ambassadors. I know but as they come up, I asked you, are there any requirements or qualifications, age limits to become an ambassador?
We just ask that everyone is an adult. They have to pass a background check.
Okay.
And they have to go through our training and just be able to communicate to the public about our Rise initiative. And let me tell you, the ambassadors, they work. You got to want to work.
Wow.
They work hard. I mean, they are at the events. They are signing folks up for Rise. They are signing more ambassadors up for our next training, which is on September the 12th. I know it's going to be a large training. but they do. Our ambassadors are doing a phenomenal job. When we went over to feed the homeless with our kids, so the children could give back, our ambassadors, they were right there with us. I've seen ambassadors even do events that we didn't really even know about, but that's what they're supposed to be doing. That's exactly what they're supposed to be doing. If there's an event or a pop-up event that occurs at their church, set up all the materials. They've been properly trained so they can let folks know about RISE.
Okay, I think that's going to go off well. As always, is there any way we can get I'll talk to you about that because we would love to get a commercial announcing that every week until September the 12th, how people can get involved with becoming an ambassador. But what you're basically saying too, that there is work to do. When you get there, you have to work. You have to be able to dedicate some of your time to helping this program go up, RISE, go up.
Yes, absolutely. And but it's so enjoyable. The ambassadors, they love it. When you see them, they're always smiling, just helping the folks, explaining what RISE is, signing people up. So I know that they'll enjoy it. So if you're interested in becoming a RISE ambassador, give us a call at 478-245-6926. 478-245-6926.
And what are we to look for in the next 90 days dealing with RISE? Because I think that RISE is just incredible. We're getting so many parents saying how it's helping them, lighting their load, because you're not just you don't see yourselves as babysitters, but helpers to change and impact these youth lives.
Oh, absolutely. What we're going to see coming up, we're planning already for our December graduation. In December of 2022, we had 26 graduates.
Wow.
Right now, we have about 40. We expect that we'll have a good number to complete even by December. So we're preparing for our next graduation right now, trying to get all of that lined up. So we're excited, and so are the kids and the family.
Do RISE accept, next question was, do RISE accept sponsorships from organizations as well?
Yes, absolutely, they do. So we have gotten approved for congressional dollars from Congressman Sanford Bishop. There are some other entities, some other sponsors that we'll be talking with in the near future. But absolutely. So if you would like to, if a company or what have you would like to sponsor, please give us a call. 478-245-6926.
Well, I'll tell you, DA, we are, Bishop, any questions for DA? Just a little bit. I know you can't talk about it a whole lot. What are we to expect in your next term? I'm already calling you a winner.
Okay, I receive it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What does that look like for us, for Middle Georgia?
Well, a continued focus on public safety through prosecution and prevention. We have, we've talked about the RISE initiative. We will continue to expand that because I'm a true believer that when you change the life of a child, you not only change their future by offering them hope, but you change the entire family. And that's what we need to do. Really, prosecution, my office should be the last resort. We want people to be able to resolve their issues, their conflict, because we all have conflict,
yes,
to resolve their conflict in a way that doesn't mean that they're going to have a case in our office. And that is what the tools and the resources that the children get with the RISE initiative, it's going to help them to do that. And then the many other initiatives that, we have throughout our community, that's what we're trying to do. You have to empower a community to better itself. And so you will see a continuation of that, offering hope. We have our Family Justice Center that will be coming up. That's new because we're going to be able to collate entities and agencies to better serve sexual assault victims and to better serve domestic violence victims and their families. So you'll see that hopefully in 2024. I know they're working on the plans for the building. So in 2024, you're going to see a greater focus on a structured pretrial diversion program. I'm really excited. Adult pretrial diversion program. I'm really excited. We recently hired a young lady who, is going to get that off the ground in the circuit where it's free of charge. What we've had, what I kind of inherited was a kind of a informal kind of pretrial diversion program where defendants were charged. We have to be intentional about decriminalizing race and poverty. And in a community where there's so much poverty,
Yes,
that should not be a barrier to bettering your life. And so that's been my heart, that's been my vision. So you're going to see that develop. Now, that will be done prior to 2025, but you will definitely see that, within the next, at least probably by the end of the year, first of next year. Because right now we're gathering our data, looking at different pretrial programs, throughout the country.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's important. We don't always have to reinvent the wheel, but to see what someone else is doing that may work here,
That's right.
or pieces of it may work, and let's tweak it. Recently, I went to the National Victim Assistance Conference in New Orleans, and one of the things that we did while we were there, my team met with the district attorney's office in New Orleans, and we were able to talk about some of the challenges and the innovative ways that they've overcome challenges and we've overcome challenges. And so that's important, the collaboration that we are beginning to cultivate throughout the nation, right, with other DA's offices. It's very important.
So when I look at your programs, DA, I think it's awesome, but it's almost like you're getting, although you're at the end part of, as the DA looking at cases, but it almost sounds like you're trying to prevent our children from coming through that office, through the DA or through, I know that sounds weird, but it's like, let's get here to stop them from going to jail. It's like it's like you're helping us to keep us from hurting ourselves. Am I seeing this right?
Oh, you are, absolutely. And that's the part of public safety. If all we focus on, and we know we have to prosecute, we prosecute each week. We have so many conviction alerts that we send out. Some of them we don't even get to send out because, we are, each week we are prosecuting. But if all we ever did was prosecute,
yes,
then when do you get to break the cycle? You're going to have the next generation that comes up that you've not offered hope, you've not made their lives any better. They've grown up in the circumstances, the generational circumstances that have caused, or that have been prevalent where many of their family members have entered the criminal justice system, and when and how do you break that cycle? And so that is what we're doing. We are trying to break that cycle in as many lives as possible. We're holding those accountable that have committed, crimes, but we're also looking at the future. And that's another thing that I think we don't often think about. So when we send, when someone commits a crime and they get 10, 15, 20, 30 years, what about their other effects? We can't stand there and just pat ourselves on the back. There other people are affected by that individual having committed that crime. And we may have held that individual accountable, but what about the lives that have been affected by that crime? And that is what we're looking at.
Wow.
We're expanding what it means to be a victim. That could be, as I said, the defendant's, son or daughter. They are just as much affected by that crime and their father going off to prison for 30 years as, as someone else. And so it's important to look at, those effects of crime and truly try to break that cycle of violence.
I love it. Well, they said, I'm a pastor of almost preaching 40 years, a pastor of 30 years. We talk about the Lord being, he's the lamb, and then we talk about he's the lion, and sometimes when they describe you, they say, yeah, she got a smile, but she don't play.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
Especially from Commissioner. She let you know. Commissioner Elaine Lucas let us know you are awesome, but you're about business, and we appreciate that. I do have this last question for you. How can WDDO give to the scholarship fund that's named in your mother's name?
Okay, help me with that now.
Well, do you have a scholarship fund in honor of your mom, or because that's who taught you to be who great the person, your parents, who you are. Your mom was an educator.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't. No,
What?
we don't. No, I was trying to figure out. No, we don't. I know now they were. My mother is still living.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We want to do it. Sometimes people wait till people are
You're
going
right.
to do things, and I think we need to do it while they are alive and can see it. And what you have become and becoming, I think this is a good time to start that scholarship fund that she can herself present it to a student that's in Rise or have succeeded in Rise. It's just a thought. It's just
the one thing I can say, you always, I love coming on here. I love sharing and talking to the people. But you always push me, and we need that in our life, right? Someone that will maybe kind of tug us to expand, right? And so that's something I've not thought about. So you're exactly right. I will definitely give some more thought to that and see how that can be formalized.
Let's start on that because your mom is here, and we need to do things to show, hey, she's able to present it and not wait until and wish. No, this is now. If we start with $100, somebody give 1,000. And when it's time for that presentation, all you've done with Rise is because you had good leadership. Your mom was an educator. And I think, when you get it going, you let us know.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And then go ahead and give us last words.
Okay, again, if you would like to be a Rise Ambassador, the training is September the 12th. Please sign up, 478-245-6926. And I've enjoyed my time with you this morning. I look forward to talking with everybody next week.
Thank you, D.A. We love you. God, tell your husband we said hello as well.
Okay, I will. Bye-bye.
All right. That's our D.A. right here at 980 WDDO. Bishop, you're doing a wonderful job.
She is.
Yes, God. We thank you again, Bishop. We love you. Thank you, man. And we'll see you on tomorrow. Yes. What time is it?
It's drive time.
It's drive time right here at 980 WDDO. We love you. I'm out of here. Hey, Fionn Means, I love you, baby. May the Lord bless you and keep you is our prayer. Let me give you our closing song for this morning. Let's see what we're going to close out with. It's been a great day on Drive Time, as it is every day. May the Lord bless you real good.
God, He's a beautiful Savior. Woo. Yes, Lord. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. I saw the Lord seated on His throne, and the train of His robe fills this temple, and day and night the angels proclaim, and they sing, holy, holy, Lord God Almighty, who was and is and be exalted. Jehovah.